Just roll it.
Last time, we dedicated a good chunk of time to finishing the nurse combat. Had to get that squared away. And, it went about as expected, where we struggled varyingly with hitting them in this dark room for a while. And they all just kind of funneled into my spirit guardians and fucking died. So, big ups. Good job, me. And we moved on through this hallway. Opened every single one of these doors. We saw an old man bathing, or I did. And
It
then
was an
we
old
walked.
woman bathing.
Oh, an old
sir.
woman. Sorry. My bad.
Woots ran into the old man.
And we walked into this even bigger hallway where we saw a boulder, and the immediate reaction was, I'm going to move that boulder. So, I moved that motherfucking boulder. And then it was a big rock guy. Big rock guy. And he was not too happy about the fact that I moved him. So, it was fight time. And boy, did he fucking know how to fight. He could really take our beating very well. He kept fucking getting back up and becoming immune to the damage we were putting out. He grappled me. He crushed my ribs in, so I'm not doing too good on the whole breathing thing right now. Good thing I don't need to. It was a big clusterfuck of hurting this big rock man with various things until it eventually we kept knocking it down and it kept getting back up, and Paige was like, fuck this, and he just put it in a demi-plane and was done with it. And that was that, really. That was where that ended.
More or less. Get inspiration if you don't have it already.
You just forgot to mention that he is inside the demi plane made of shitty rock, and I can just summon him back anytime.
Yeah, that's right. He's in a demi-plane where he's gonna keep slipping or something. I forget.
He's gonna be so pissed if we eventually unleash him onto the world again.
We definitely will.
Either that, or we're just gonna fucking Android 13 his ass and shoot him into the sun. Was it
That
Android
too.
13? No, it was Cooler that got shot
Cooler.
into the sun.
Android 13 got spirit sand.
Yeah. Either way. Let's get back to our very interesting adventure we're having here. In this creepy ass hospital.
The question now is, do I want to blow one of my high spell slots to also heal me and stop my ribs from being broken? Or do I just use like a first level one?
Well, considering I'm pretty sure both of those require a verbal.
That's a good point. Wait, hold on.
What's that? I have a lot of my spell slots left, so let me do some healing here.
Yeah. All of my healing spells are verbal and somatic.
So let's go with a 4th level healing word.
Very good.
16 points of healing and your ability to use your breathing tubes again.
Okay. Oh my god. We're all good. Everything's okay.
I'm going to drink a health potion.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink a couple of them too. Because I have a lot of them.
I just have one.
I still have 19 because I've never handed them out.
You know what? Can I have one of yours, Squirrel?
Sure, here you go.
Thanks.
And maybe send a few my way as well.
I'm gonna take 2 of them. Ooh, max healing.
Oh.
Gotta love that.
Oh, look at that.
But all of those got max healing. Oh no, I got 1 under max healing. So total of 15 back. Alright, how many does Hansel want?
I'll do 2 as well.
Alrighty. Knock that down to 14 remaining.
Yeah, you figure I'd have put it in. He didn't.
Let's see, I thought I put it in everybody's global damage modifier for a quick roller.
Maybe I'm just blind.
Maybe I only did that on my sheet. Oh no, I only did it on my sheet. Oh,
Oh.
wait. Yeah, it was on your original versions of your sheet that I never added in. Yeah, it's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. And do it again. Not great.
Another 14.
Alright. Back up to about half.
Alright, the fump's gone while we're healing and celebrating. Basically banishing this thing to a demi-plane where it can't do shit until Paige decides it can.
It's a good thing Woots decided to dedicate time to searching through these rooms
Instead of punching things.
instead of punching it, because now we don't have to search through them.
Can you imagine how much faster that fight would have gone if Woots was, I don't know, stunning, striking it constantly?
Oh god, maybe I wouldn't have gotten my ribs collapsed. Oh well, what can you do, you know? Here's what's important. We got one more stretch of place to search, and then we can be done.
Yeah, I want to find this surgeon guy and beat the shit out of him.
Well,
if only
I
y'all
have to
knew.
I have to assume he's back the way we came, because that's the only place we haven't explored yet. Is that other room down the hall from us, or from where we came in? So let's get the fuck out of here.
Go.
Alright. I'm just gonna leave
Go
Woots' token there until it becomes relevant.
There's no door here? What is this?
It appears to be like a small check-in area where a secretary might be.
Ah. I knew that.
Was the one room
Yep.
I apparently forgot to put things in. Luckily, I remembered what it was supposed to be.
Alright, well. Like a paranoid siege player, I am peeking at every door, checking my corners constantly.
Yeah, that only works if they don't just blow through the walls, though.
Well, some people are stupid and they roam, like me.
I don't even play Siege, I know that shit. Anyway. But yeah, it just appears to be a long corridor with a great many doors running down it.
Lots of doors here. Hello?
Truly, your observation powers are incredible, Hansel.
Hey, Paige, if you can go one day without saying something snarky, I don't know what I'll give you, but boy, will I give it to you.
If I spend one day without saying anything snarky, you know for a fact it's a changeling.
Perfect. You're extremely helpful.
But yeah, the room you walked into appears to be like some kind of common room where people might relax, do some light reading.
Oh. Oh, but it's these. Oh, God. Oh
Bless
Lord,
you.
thank you.
Oh, sorry, curse you.
Shit.
Oh, curse him on it. Never mind. I don't have it prepared.
Oh,
Good to know you can't afflict me only because you don't have the spell ready.
oh, I can if you want to.
I would really
Say,
prefer
he
if
could
you
burn a
did.
9th level spell to be a dick, but
I would really prefer if you didn't. Yep.
well, I mean, just because I have bestow curse doesn't mean it has to be a bad thing. Like, yes, I could cripple your ability scores and give you disadvantage while attacking me, but
Okay. Okay. I
I
think
could
we're getting a little.
also, at the DM or myself's discretion, make the curse something else as long as it's no more powerful than above described effects.
Boy.
And
Maybe we're getting a
depending on
little
what
off
level
track
of spell
there.
slot I use, it lasts longer. So, if I casually cast it as a 9th level spell slot, it casts until someone uses a 9th level spell slot to remove that bitch.
So I could potentially curse someone forever.
Yeah.
That's a fun thing to take note of.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what Mass Suggestion's about. If I cast that as a 9th level spell slot, the duration is a year and a day. And you'd have to beat my DC 20 to avoid it, and you only get that one save ever.
Nice.
So, I could tell you, water tastes like poison. And for a year and a day, you won't be able to drink water. So, a week later, when you're dehydrated and nothing left but fucking withering bones.
Not good. The horrible thing to do to a person.
Yeah, like we said many times, any magic caster is terrifying in D&D.
Especially late game casters, because that's only a 7th level spell.
Yeah.
But, as we're moving through rooms, investigating, you go into some of the side rooms, which appear to be small bedrooms. And strangely enough, there's inky black stains in the outline of bodies on each of the beds. Typically in different poses of post-mortem, but...
Do I know what those are?
Roll me Arcana.
Arcana. Interesting.
You believe them to be the residue left behind when shades are made.
Oh, no.
And on that note, I've got audio cues to play.
What?
Play. Stop playing.
Oh, God.
Oh.
It was so quiet, but I could still hear it.
It's not even playing for me.
Hansel, did you hear a joke somewhere?
Hold on. Let me refresh here.
That's what you think I sound like? I'm not even sure how to feel about that.
Oh.
The DM got disconnected from this.
And it loaded the wrong game. What the hell?
That is weird.
I just hit refresh and it completely reloaded the wrong game. So that's gonna look weird as shit in post.
Fucking roll 20.
Oh, now it's playing. And we're just gonna put that bitch on loop. The original one playing.
This is weird. I want to go home.
Alright, there's a good sound balance. Get back over here.
I'm not too thrilled about what's happening.
Crow, you are the one with the best hearing. Do you know where this comes from?
Yeah.
It's moving around quickly. More than one.
Oh god.
It sounds like they're walking through walls.
Ugh. Nothing about this is good. Well, until something hurts us.
So
let's,
Hansel, feeling slightly scared, and by that we mean utterly terrified, manages to walk himself right into a padded room.
Ah. This is foreboding.
Can I use Mage Hand to close the door just as he enters?
You certainly can.
I do it like a boom.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
How do you know Paige did that?
I just assumed he did.
It's invisible
Granted-
Mage Hand.
Actually, I don't think base Mage Hand is invisible. I think only,
No, it's translucent, I think.
yeah, it's translucent, so you can still see it. I want to say only, is it Trickfinger or a Thief Rogue? Whichever one gets Mage Hand Ledger Main. That's the only one that's truly invisible.
Yeah, but here it's invisible.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You got your, telekinetic ability.
I think Hanzo would just assume Paige did it.
Just because.
Well, by the very nature of their relationship, they're combative just because they're like the type of friends that are always fighting.
True.
Good thing I have the ability to break down doors very easily.
Oh, it's not
I'm
even
not
like
going to.
latched or anything.
I know. Step back out. I'm gonna kill you one of these days. You're
Well,
not-
I mean, you could certainly try.
Yeah, I'm not sure how successful I'd be, but
I mean, you'd kill at least one of him.
at least one of him. And then the one in the clone jar would come for me in a little while.
Yep.
I
Okay,
mean,
well,
he's already got the power he needs to become a lich, so...
Soon, not even that.
it's gonna stack up so if I get jumped, you're not far away.
Alright, you go in and it seems like a rather ordinary room. There's a few crayon drawings strewn on tables. It seems like an area where parents would come to spend time with their children while they were in the facility.
I want to see what the drawings are of.
They vary. Pictures of families, landscapes.
I don't like the implication of this.
This reminds me of my time at the orphanage. We used to have a room for the little kids like this.
What?
No, full of drawings and all of that.
Oh,
I got punished several times for drawing skeletons and other stuff.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Oh, I forgot to keep the character sheet back open.
Okay, well,
Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta get the character sheet back open. I kind of need that. Make sure nothing's actively on fire over here. Okay. So, everybody make me perception checks.
good. I think I'm good at that. Not that good, but I'm pretty good.
Well, I mean, I rolled a 6. I'm just really
What the
good
fuck?
at it.
I rolled a 2!
God damn.
when the blind girl sees the best. Only because I'm expertised in it.
Why wouldn't you be?
Oh, you don't even want to know what my passive perception is?
High, I would assume.
31.
Woo!
God.
Woots beats that with a stealth check. By like a good amount, usually. Hold on, where's Woots? Gotta pull up the statistics. Yeah, Woots has a plus 17 to stealth. So Woots has to roll above a 14 for Krell to not be able to detect her. Oh, him. So, that's why Woots is the only person capable of sneaking up on Krell. But, ooh, that was perfectly timed. They're coming.
You're not helping.
Not me. Oh God.
Oh. Whoa. Oh dear.
And you very quickly find yourself surrounded by the shadowy forms of children.
When I get my hands on this doctor guy, he is fucked.
Wasn't that the idea to begin with?
Yeah, but now it's like especially so. Now it's just like I've really reinstated it in my brain.
Guys,
This
do we
guy.
need to kill them? They look so cute.
I know, I
I
found
know.
literally the cutest, yes, creepiest art I could for them.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this.
How do you guys feel about having a haunted mansion?
Eh,
Feel
can you bind souls to a location, though?
I'm pretty sure you can.
Well, I'm sure it's
We should try
possible, but can you do that?
Oh, I can manage.
Okay, what's step 1? Also, I just
Oh.
realized I rolled with their initiative instead of mine. Oops.
Well, if we wanted to
Yeah, I'll
get
keep it.
specifics, for alive people it's pretty easy, you just kill them in a brutal way. For dead people, that's more difficult. Probably you would need the body or the remains. You need to know the reason why they were killed.
Listen, we both know I don't have that kind of attention span.
But I do. Hey, any of you guys want to live with us?
Oh, you want them to haunt our house?
Yeah.
Oh boy. They're just called the children? Boy, really hammering it in here.
Well, I mean, there was the Shade Nurse and the Abomination. I had to keep the theme going. Interestingly enough, this is the last of the creatures I homebrewed for this, section.
Man, I hope these are like their lingering souls after what the doctor did. Otherwise, this is gonna feel really bad.
I don't know, ask Paige.
Oh, that's true. He's got the undead know-how.
And he
Hello?
also positively identified them as being shades. Or not shades, shadows.
Ah,
You said shades before.
They're basically the same thing in D&D.
Oh. Can I roll to know if they're friendly, if they're anything about them?
You know that typically they're chaotic evil, and that they are in fact undead.
Okay.
Hmm.
Huh, look at that. Paige is the only one of us that wouldn't be screwed if he got killed by one of these things.
Yep.
You'd just be dead dead. The rest of us would be undead dead.
I'm already undead.
You'd be more undead. You'd become
Oh,
one of
shit.
them.
Oh no. Nope.
But yeah, you know, shadows are known for draining the vitality of the living.
Haha, I'm immune to that.
And they are especially drawn to creatures untainted by evil.
Hmm.
A creature that lives a life of goodness and piety consigns its basic impulses and strongest temptations to the darkness where the shadows hunger. So, Hansel is kind of like a bowl of candy to them.
But I'm like, I'm part undead. I got lich in me, man. It's like the most evil anything can be.
Hey,
Not
I
necessarily.
said what I said. Well,
There are good liches. There are also
am-
really bad liches.
I am in danger.
we are going to talk about your leech phobia after this.
Please,
I mean,
please
you're
not
bad.
right now.
Krell's also good aligned. But, the first of the children just kind of phases through the cracks in the door. My thing isn't tracking. There it goes. But yeah, doesn't open the door, just walks through the cracks of the door. And, it's gonna try and give Hansel a good old hug.
I would
Oh,
prefer if you didn't.
Well, it misses. Alright, Paige.
finally, the time to use that.
Command
Command
undead.
undead. I'm going to tell, hey, why don't you help us instead?
Alright, on which one?
This one they just try to hug Hansel.
Alright, well, its charisma is ass cheeks, so.
It
9.
fails.
It fails horribly.
It has to roll a d20, a net 20 to pass my DC.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh lord.
Oh yeah, and it becomes our friend forever.
Yeah. Well, if it fails, it becomes friendly to you. It obeys your command until you use that feature again.
Yeah. So basically, our ally now, forever. Or until I use it again. So, yeah, that was my action.
Yeah, that one's mind controlled. Alright, Hansel!
Well, it worked so well last time, and we find ourselves surrounded. May as well put down my sweet babies, my spirit guardians.
Oh, jeez. Oh, we're trying to save the children!
They're light. They'll be okay.
Hansel, don't attack the children.
I'm not. If you find a way to fix this in a way that is not letting them move on, I will happily retract this thing I've done.
Look at it in front of you.
What am I looking at?
One of the children that's actually our ally now.
Well, as part of casting Spirit Guardians, you can denote which creatures are unaffected by it.
Yeah. Where can I send it? Oh, I could center it on page. How about that? So we're gonna do that, I think.
Range itself.
Ah.
Still hits
It
them
still
all.
does it. Perfect.
Alright, when it enters or starts its turn there. So it doesn't take it immediately just when they start their turns.
Nope.
Yeah.
Just
Just be
starts it.
careful with Jasmine.
Yeah, I know. She's fine. Now, you just assumed that. And then I assumed with you. God damn it. Can't keep letting you fool me into things.
Yes, I needed to do that.
What happened?
He gave it a name, so I changed its name.
Ah.
You know for a fact that's now a permanent NPC, right?
That is a rash assumption to make.
Oh, I had a great idea and it won't work. God damn it. I have to be able to see for that one. Trying not to purposely murder children is hard.
Boy, yeah, these, now that I'm thinking about it, these kids probably don't deserve this.
Who amongst everyone we killed deserved it?
I'm sure there are some people that definitely deserved it.
Yeah, I know. Just saying that if we stop to think about every single people, we would probably stay in a coma for some time because of the guilt.
Perhaps, but these are children.
You know what? I'm gonna burn a 6th level spell slot to at least get these 3. Mass
They could be
suggestion.
gnomes.
They could be gnomes, you said?
Yep.
I am going to command them to lay down and go to sleep. And they'll get a wisdom save, at least these 3 that are in the room with us.
Jasmine to sleep.
Yeah, that's controlled by you, and now it's napping.
Ah, come on.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that one anymore. Because, they're gonna be napping for the next 24 hours.
Boy, you just took 3 of them out of the equation like that.
Yeah, for a 6th level spell slot.
Probably take down my spirit guardians then.
The spell
guess I
ends
could
when
do-
the subject finishes what it was asked to do. So, I'm not gonna wake
But
up
if they-
for 24 hours. Unless something acts upon them.
Like, yeah, so I could just designate the 3 of them in the room with us to not be targets. That'd probably be the better option.
I just realized I probably could have just, upcasted that and made the duration a long time and given a better command, but, Crow thinks in the here and now, so, yeah.
They're asleep, which means we don't have to fight them.
Yep. Napping children don't get turns. This one's gonna, just kind of amorphously move its body through the door and, try to get at Hansel from behind.
Yeah.
Hansel behind you.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Alright, 13 plus 7 necrotic. And your strength score gets temporarily reduced by 3 points. Which
Ow.
does not matter because your magically enchanted gear sets it. So,
Oh,
you suffer no loss.
correct.
It's because your gear automatically sets your strength to a certain level and can't be reduced.
I totally forgot.
Guys, I only have 6 points in strength.
Don't get fucking hit twice. Hey, at least you won't come back from a shadow in a couple hours if neither myself or Hansel manages to revive you. You know, like we both have spells to do. Plus, you're not immune to healing anymore, so you ain't gonna worry about that either.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Alright. More children popping through walls and attacking Hansel.
Boy,
That one not so successfully.
miss. Guys, come on. This is really necessary.
Alright, this one's coming through the wall for Paige. 20.
Yeah, that is. Even with shield.
Alright, only 9
Or
necrotic, getting reduced because you resist it. And -3 to strength.
So.
You
Oh
feel
my.
so goddamn weak right now. Trust me, Krell's in the same boat as you. She only has 8 in strength. Strength was her dump stat.
Yeah, me too.
Sleeping children get no turns. Paige, you are feeling like remarkably emaciated right now.
I'm going to misty step to the other side of the room. And are you guys sure we can attack them?
I mean, I don't really know what these things are, but we do know that they're in the shape of children. So I feel like that should answer your question.
So I can. Perfect. I'm going.
Me without counterspell.
No, don't worry.
With counterspell.
What can I do?
Yeah, but you have counterspell as a warlock spell.
Yeah, that's true. Probably my warlock slots are going to much else.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Can I? No, that would be ultimately evil.
Sounds
Jesus.
on brand.
Can I take an action to recollect what I know about shades and how can you banish them or something?
You can certainly try.
So
That's what trying is what matters.
what do I roll? Arcana or history?
History, since you're trying to recall.
22.
Oh, look at that. A solid number. Sludge.
Alright. Well, for certain, you recall that shades, well, most shadow creatures have a distinct weakness to sunlight.
Okay, Hanson, wasn't you that had a sunlight spell?
Yes.
Like a
Because these creatures are
sunbeam.
weak to sun, to the sun.
Good to know. But I still don't know if it's like morally okay for us to kill them.
Are we just going to sit down and take a beating?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like we have ways to handle this probably that doesn't involve us murdering a bunch of child-shaped things.
Well, you are the one who's surrounded.
I wonder. Where is it?
Boy, now would be a good time to know about the lore of these fucking things.
Oh, that's amazing. So I was just reading through wording because I like to be literal. I was reading through my Conjure Volley, and it's an odd piece of magical ammunition from a ranged weapon or a thrown weapon. Basically, it just has to make a weapon attack for it to count and be considered ranged. And the Iron Bands of Bolaro would count for that.
Oh.
Oh shit. But aren't they magical?
They are considered... Oh, wait, yeah, those have to be non-magical for Conjure Bot. Yeah, that's right. Damn it. I was onto an idea.
It was there. The idea was there.
I'm like, I could Pokeball a lot of children. No, I can't. But rule of cool, though. Anyway, Paige, commit your abomination. Oh, wait, you used your action for the history check.
Yeah.
Hansel.
Okay, well, I follow in Krell's footsteps to children. I can't force them to sleep like she can. I do have the sleep spell upcasted.
And, you know, just kind of hope that you roll higher than at least one of their hit points.
Yeah, I don't know how many hit points they have, so that's the big problem. They'd get everyone. Oh, wait. We're gonna see what happens. Okay. Fourth. 50.
Alright, it starts at the creature in the vicinity with the lowest health. So, this boy over here is sleepy now.
Good job, me.
How long does yours last? A minute.
A minute.
Alrighty. Well, it's 4 of them completely taken out of the equation. At least for a minute. Correction, nothing happens.
Yeah, I was reading it. They're undead or immune to
Yeah,
it.
undead or immune.
I need to read things before I do them. What's wrong with me?
Well, Hansel wouldn't know that they're undead without trying to figure it out. And Paige didn't communicate that. Wait, what did you roll? 52. So if it excludes them, it wouldn't affect anybody else. Because sleep spell's indiscriminate if you didn't know.
Well, I know now.
Yep, it can even affect your allies if their health is the lowest. Or rather, on the low end.
Good thing we all have above 50 HP.
Yeah, you just barely. That's why I'm like, wait, how much did you roll? Because I'm like, that was close to your hit points, and you're the lowest of us. Alright.
Not much else for me to do on that front.
Why do they have to be on the other sides of walls that I can't get to?
I mean, you could with some very brief running.
But I'm not halfway. I don't have the ability to move within your space.
Ah, I forgot. That's a thing you can't just do normally.
Yeah, despite being one of the, what, 4 small types creatures, I can't just be in your space.
That's kind of weird.
Well, you gotta think that each turn is taking place simultaneously within that 6 seconds. So, you could be fucking swinging a hammer, and if I'm trying to run past you, I could catch that hammer in the face.
But you got a nifty little ability called Nimble Escape.
Oh, yeah, it's the...
You should be able to nimbly escape things.
I mean, it allows me to disengage, but... Alright, magic's not really gonna help me here. At least not with what I have prepared, because I didn't prepare a lot of my mental manipulation spells coming into this.
Because we're here to murder a guy, not fight ghost children.
Oh my god, I have a hilarious idea if I could get past fucking Hansel. Because I forgot I had those.
Well, next time I'll move out of the way and
You know
take
what?
3 attacks of opportunity.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hold my action, pulling out a vial of clear liquid, and I'm gonna yeet that at the first one of these children I see come through a fucking wall.
Boy, that is... I don't know what that's gonna do, but boy, is it gonna do it.
Alright, well this one is gonna try and come through the wall to smack at Hansel. 23 barely hits.
Believe that.
For 12 necrotic. And
Ow.
it can't reduce your strength, so. And, well, it's gonna make that, D20 plus Dex mod. So that's plus 3. Yeah, that'll hit. So Krell yeets her clear vial at the child after it slashes at Hansel. And it gets to make a Constitution save at disadvantage.
Ooh.
That's a 6.
Didn't do great.
So, yeah, that one's asleep now.
You just had, like... You had, like, sleep poison just on you?
Remember forever ago when we were in the Feywild?
Yeah.
And we came across the fountain that put us all to sleep and separated us? And half of us were like, hey, I should keep some of this water for later. Yeah, Krell has 4 vials of that.
Oh
Nice.
shit! What a way out of this!
I had to fucking go back through my notes to remember what the fuck the magic water was.
Boy, you'd think if we were gonna be like, yeah, we should keep some of this, we'd fucking remember what it did.
Listen, I've got a lot of random shit in my inventory. I still have mushrooms from when we were in that cave and way back when Paige was getting baked out of this fucking gourd.
I still have one of these mushrooms, I think.
I still have a bunch
No,
of campfire ashes from forever ago.
When did we save campfire ashes?
I don't remember specifically when I saved them, but I know I saved them for like a pocket sand opportunity that just never showed up.
Oh.
Wow. Where the fuck has this been this whole time? That's great. This is really helpful. You should keep doing that. We'll bait them in here and you can keep throwing fucking sleepy water at them.
Alright, the one on the other side of the wall gets its licks in.
Come on.
Cool.
Yep.
Rolled off a nat 20, so another 6 necrotic. Man, you think eventually you would have learned and got into your form of dread to, not take as much damage?
You think I'd actually be using my bonus action to do this stuff?
Yeah.
How stupid I could be.
Alright, third one's gonna come completely through the wall and try and get Krell. 19's gonna hit Krell, yeah.
Wow.
For 9. And her strength score can actually be reduced, so, by 1. She now has a strength score of, 7.
How about that?
Alright, Paige.
Well, I can't kill them because you guys would pester me forever. Let's see.
Usually these hands are rated E for everyone, but this feels like it especially. These kids are victims, probably. I'm gonna make the assumption that they probably are victims. I think it's the correct assumption.
Wait, let me read the reading of this. Why every single thing has a you can see?
Well, you can see one of them.
Yes, I can see one of them, but I wanted the one I can't see.
Fair enough.
I was going to pull it closer, man, with the telepathic, so Krell could just throw the bottle at it.
Well, Krell doesn't have that action held anymore.
Oh, I know what to do. I use Mage Hand with my telepathic abilities to pull one of these bottles from Krell and throw at this kid.
Alright.
Well, that works.
Do I roll anything?
Was a D20 plus Dex mod when I did it, so it wouldn't be any different for your mage hand.
I have 0 dex, so yeah.
Flat roll. Roll good.
Yeah,
3. There we go. The mage hand couldn't even find the bottle.
Now I found it and just proceeded to drop the damn thing.
Not good.
Please don't tell me
not
it was on the ground.
Oh yeah.
No.
not your
Wasting
finest
my
moment.
stuff.
So yeah, that term was useless.
Hansel.
No. How do we help these kids, man? Definitely time to put on the form of dread. I'm tired of taking damage. Taking that much damage at least. Take less damage. And I get my okay, so 10 HP. Where's my there we go. Oh, look at that. 16. For my action. For my action, I'm gonna disengage and go a little deeper in the room. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Krell's up again. I gotta do
Knock out
something
more
about the
children.
kid right next to me. How big is this room?
It's a great question.
Measuring tool is useless.
4 by 5 pages long.
It's at least 4 washing machines long.
About 20 bananas.
Crazy fucking bananas. Calculating room size, what for? Something
Well,
good, I hope.
I am gonna move slightly forward. And I'm gonna take this 20 by 20 section of the room that all three of us are in. And I'm gonna cast Major Image to make that section of the room look exactly as it did before we entered it. So effectively, all of us are concealed by my illusion.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Well, good.
And since it's Major Illusion, I can actually alter what's going on in it on the fly without using a further action as long as I'm still maintaining concentration.
Well, good. But now the question is, what now?
Listen, I'm trying not to punch children in the face. It's the best I
And
got.
And hey, I could really respect the attempt, and we're doing good. It's more so just how do we get out of this? I can only think so much.
Oh, so it has to make an intelligence save. What is this? Is absolutely garbage app, and it
And of
fails.
course, the kid.
Even an at 20 wouldn't have succeeded. So I don't even know why I rolled anything.
The odds were stacked against kids.
Well, it's got a -2 modifier to intelligence, so a nat 20 would only get it to 18, and Krell's spell save DC is 20. So. Yeah, the children are just kind of wafting through. Because the other children that are inside that box aren't there either. They're concealed by the illusion as well. And these things are too dumb to discern what's going on.
How do we be good people? That is the ultimate question. How in this scenario do you be the good person?
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself and wait for everything to end.
Well,
Paige is just like, I'm done trying. Even though he can't be seen and they can't discern through my illusion. You're just like, I'm gonna not be here for a minute.
Yeah,
I just can't be bothered anymore. Ash
I'm just
fair out
going
is
to sit on the corner and wait. Oh yeah, by the way, in the end, I'm totally taking Jasmine back home. She's my daughter now.
Well, the general idea was we were trying to save as many of them as possible.
Save is a strange sentence. We're trying not to fight them.
I adopted one of them.
That is true. You, in the most technical sense, you have done that. It's beautiful.
Paige didn't know before, but he always wanted to be a dad. Now he is.
We've come together on the consensus. Yeah, we don't want to murder children.
How tall is Paige again?
3 feet tall.
Cool, your new child is taller than you.
Nice.
Of course, that could only be expected.
How tall is she?
3'7".
Nice.
This is what the game is about right here.
Yes, adopting random NPCs. You know, the entire reason that Krell is even in this party.
Exactly. Crazy how that works.
And now we have a ghost NPC.
We have a lot of things NPCs. Our house is kind of full of them.
True.
People need work, and we need people who can do work.
And we keep adopting children.
And we keep adopting children. Somebody should probably... We need to go to, like, children adopting rehab, because we keep doing it.
Hello, my name is Paige. It's been 3 months since I adopted my last children.
Woots literally volunteered to run an orphanage in case of its owner's death. So...
So figuring out how to save these shades at some point is going to be important for us.
What is
I mean,
already saved?
we do have that handy dandy 9th level spell that can maybe get us out of this.
Which 9th level spell?
The one that could do fucking anything.
A wish?
Yeah, wait.
What do you want me to wish for?
I have no idea. I'm just saying we could probably figure something out.
I wish to know what to do in this situation.
The fucking god of magic is looking down at you like,
Figure it the fuck out!
you're an idiot. What are you doing, man?
The spell just answers back with definitely not spending a high level spell at this.
Stupid. Can't put him to sleep. Fucking. What kind of harmless spells do I have? No. I think he's hard. When you're trying not to kill people, this game is hard.
Yeah. Especially when they are ghosts. Couldn't you
Especially
just, attack non-lethally?
I mean,
How do you
theoretically,
non-lethally attack an ethereal being?
you need
Very
magic to hit
carefully.
in the first place.
Exactly, we have magical weapons.
What fucking do about this?
I'm literally looking through high-level spells, trying to find an out.
If Krell had 4 vials of silly water and we've used up,
Two.
what,
Two.
2 of them? Do I have mage hand? Pretty sure I do. I don't. Why the fuck did I not take mage hand?
Let's just use the other 2 vials on the other 2 children.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm standing within reach of Krell. Do you think I could just fucking grab one?
Probably.
Or get one handed off?
I mean, you could certainly grab it out of her bag and use it.
There we go.
Like, she keeps that
That
shit
one.
on her hip, so...
That one. Dexter is not anything special. God damn it. No, it's gonna work. I have faith. And if it doesn't, I have lucky points to make my faith better. Not good. That's why we have luck. Better.
And your dex mod...
Don't have one.
Well, it still hits.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Go to sleep, child.
It's nap time up in here. There's only one left awake.
Very good. Which one's left awake? Is it...
The one in between you and Paige.
Ah. Well, it's in line of sight of Krell, so... everything's gonna work out. Who would have thought that letting the children nap peacefully was our way out of this?
Okay, I can't find a spell over 5th level that would help me figure this out. So,
This is we come back to this later when we figured out a way to save these kids.
Well, the problem is, until we clear this fight and do something where these children aren't an issue anymore, we can't progress. It was our given condition, remember?
not good. We've blundered horribly.
Alright, let's eat that last potion I got. T20 plus Dex mod, go! Oof.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't think my plus 3 Dex mod's gonna save that. And I'm not even gonna bother to roll because they can't beat my I didn't say it wasn't possible. He's got to figure out a way.
True.
Is Paige actually doing anything on his turns?
No. Not that you can see. He's
What,
definitely
he's-
doing something inside his bag.
You're within 20 feet of Krell. She can see you.
Bro, just here's the, like, knife against glass, like chipping glass.
Oh, so you know, like, the worst noise possible?
No, not that. Not scratching glass, just... How do you decorate glass anyway?
With paint, like a normal person?
Yeah, true. So Paige is just painting something.
Alright. Hansel.
I'm lost, man. I don't know what to fucking do about these kids. Let's look through my abilities and my spells again, and really consider what's possible here. I could.
Okay, so it's really, really stupid. But I could still use Mass Suggestion at 7th or 8th level. And then the duration would become either 10 days or 30 days.
I could try for divine.
Yeah, it's the worst that could happen.
I feel like that'd be a real waste. Although I may as well. I feel like even if it happens, it happens, you know?
Yeah. Like, at best, it's an ass pull. At worst, nothing happens.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Let's do it. Oh my god, it happened. Oh no, it didn't. It's your cleric level, not your total level. Oh. Oh, it was by 1!
Sir, can't you use lucky points on that?
I don't know. Maybe.
No, it's
D20
D20s
roll.
specifically.
Fucking shit, man.
So...
God, if only Paige had the ability Bountiful Luck.
By 1!
Ah, man. That one's sad.
Oh.
How about using the rule of cool? I give my inspiration to diminish that 13 to a 12.
Yeah, how about some crazy bullshit that's never happened ever?
So, technically speaking, Inspiration does allow you to reroll one use of the die. It doesn't say what die, and Inspiration's a home rule to begin with.
So what I'm hearing is,
Well, you could keep the die that rolled the 10, and hope you get a 2 on the one you roll again. Well, 1 or a 2, or a 0. You've
Go on, I
got
give you
quite
some inspiration for
literally a 30% chance. I mean, he's already got inspiration from recap, so.
Yeah, I have mine.
I
feel like
you gonna go for the
probably not
reroll?
gonna be- Fuck it.
It's
Yeah, let's
30%
take
chance.
that.
Let's roll a straight D10.
Let's go, I trust you.
Come on, baby.
That's a 1! Your result is now 11.
Let's go!
Alrighty. So, after ignoring you for the longest fucking time...
Man, please answer me right now.
So after ignoring you for the longest fucking time, Kingston finally listens to your prayers. And, what is the divine favor you're asking for?
We need these children unharmed but taken out of the equation to finish our mission here. I need this to be made true or possible or happen.
You're gonna have to be a slight bit more specific.
Man.
Because out of the equation just means dead. Typically.
You want 5 of these children to pass away. Except this one.
I'm trying to think of them, like, being teleported somewhere else in the world would help. Because them not being able to get back in the building would probably mean we're done. So I think that would bring these children somewhere safe and on the surface.
Yes, safe and on the surface, where there's lots of sunlight that will kill them.
Safe for them! Safe for them! Safe in a cave, here in the Underdark, somewhere safe for them!
You could just,
Except for
send
that
them...
one.
You could just, send them back to our house, or...
To our house? That's a good point.
All these kids
Send
are
them to
asleep.
our
Why are we
house.
not throwing them in a fucking pocket dimension right now?
Yeah, well,
Because I only have a 9th level spell, and I think that's probably best for the boss.
Fair enough.
I would say that. Boy, that's a weird ask of your god. Send these children to our house. But hey, if they're there, we can. I mean, we probably won't assault our workers, right? Do we depend on that possibility?
We should not depend on that possibility.
Well, 2 of them are in a coma, and 3 of them are asleep for the next 24 hours.
Great. So there's only one of them we need, or 2 of them to worry about.
There's only 1 that's conscious, and 2 that are in a coma with indeterminate time.
Oh,
Yeah.
how about we send the children to the bottom of the hollow?
What?
You remember the hollow, that place? Oh, Hansel
Oh,
didn't
that big,
come there.
that big hole that collapsed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think probably not that. I think we could. I think I might just. Where do we know? What are places we know we could? Our house.
How about take 5 of these children to heaven?
Now that it's happened, I'm really realizing like there's. I think I'm just gonna go with the blanket term. Transport these children somewhere safe. I've got. If we want to find them later, I've got locate creature. I've seen these guys, so I could probably find them again.
And one of them has a name to look for.
And one of them has a name.
Exactly. Leave the one named here.
Oh yeah, one of them is pacified.
Yeah, it's my daughter, you cunt.
It has a name. We'll be. She has a name. We can find her. I promise. Just
Paige just appears on the side of you. No, Jasmine. He just takes a bottle full of like little flowers drowning. I had. Oh.
we can find her, Paige. I promise. I promise you, finding her will happen.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wow, I find it ironic that you had Turn Undead opened, and that would have instantly killed all these children. If they failed.
Yeah, I know. Well, I always have. I have
Yeah,
a
so
lot. Yeah. What's up?
as you see Paige looking at where Jasmine was, you just see a small tear falling out.
Oh.
Alright. So you can't use Divine Intervention for another week.
Ugh. I feel exhausted.
And I need to look into something really quick. Hopefully quick.
Wherever they ended up, they're safe. That's the important part.
You will find them after this.
I promise you it will happen.
And you will come back with me to save them.
Okay. You have my you have my assurance that I will be there to help.
Good.
Good Lord. Thought I'd see such a heartless man be this much of a crybaby about something.
Oh, Paige's heart just grew 3 times in this meantime.
It's
Knew that girl for all of about 30 seconds.
Yep.
name. Just name somebody without growing a little emotion attached. It just doesn't happen. I don't know what you're looking at, but it's worrying me actively.
Well, part of the description of Divine Intervention is it could be the result of any cleric spell, so I'm going through the spell list.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh no. You know, we are going to have the after sessions from the campaign, seeing where all of our characters end up at. And Paige is going to have a a ghost orphanage. God, I'm hungry.
We need to get the fuck out of this place.
We do.
Alrighty. Well, that was most unexpected, but you have passed my test nonetheless. Come, your final battle awaits you.
I'm gonna kill him.
We are going to kill him.
We are going to kill him. He's crossed a pretty severe line with this one.
I agree.
Where are we supposed to? There.
One area of the hospital we haven't checked yet, so...
I'm
We've
going
checked
to
everywhere, haven't we?
Nope.
Here.
Oh yeah, we didn't check these. These rooms here.
Yeah, as you approach the doorway, you could feel the last flitterings of enchantment magic breaking away from this area as the magical bonds are released. And you can now pass through this area.
He's fucking dead.
Alright, so... As you enter the chamber, a man stands at the procedure table on the far side with his face cloaked in shadow. A pair of wire-rimmed spectacles glinting as stray flashes of light catch them. His surgical smock is splattered with fresh blood, likely from the nearby body on the table. Good evening, so-called heroes. It is my great pleasure to be hosting you here tonight. Now I can see you're having mixed thoughts. There are some who would call me a black-hearted monster. Granted, in the world above, I was known as the most elusive murderer in all of history. For well over a decade, I terrorized the streets of Waterdeep. The most elite guardsmen staked their reputations on my capture. But in the end, they just couldn't get the job done. They couldn't so much as divine my identity. That much I've given you freely.
Okay.
Ooh. Simmer down, young man. I can feel your blood boiling from here. So if you just be patient for a moment and allow me to explain how this is going to work. Firstly, none of you are going to lay neither hand nor blade upon my person. Secondly, I'm going to walk right past you and out of that door. Thirdly, you are all going to die horrific deaths.
Well, I propose a counter-offer.
Yeah, don't.
First, you are going to lie down on that table. Second, my friends are going to sit in these chairs. And third, I will do a vivisection.
The doctor steps forth into the light and recognition sets in. Page Cinderstride. Surely you of all people know the power of a name and a bit of one's body. Clutched in his hands is a small tube. Encased inside and suspended in liquid is an emerald green eye.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Now, how would you like to kill your friends for me? His psionic powers reach out and latch onto Page's mind without tell or warning, dominating him entirely. Fully under his control, you have no choice but to obey. Oh, and one small, tiny, negligible thing. If the eye gets destroyed, your friend goes with it. Ta-ta for now. And that is where we're gonna end for the week.
Holy
Oh,